everybody, welcome back to Doggo Card Reviews. We are back once again with another installation to the scrapbook. This will be episode 6, the quote-unquote Kaede problem.
Oh boy, there's gonna be a lot of complaining here, boys.
Right, so people are just going like, wait. Kaede problem? Well, let me explain. Many Weiss Schwarz players tout Kaede Asasagawa Twilight Sky from the Rascal Does Not Dream of Buggy Girl Senpai booster set as being one of the best early plays of all time. Furthermore, there are similar early play profiles that came before and after her that players praise in a similar fashion. These cards tend to have relatively easy conditions to enable the early play and may sometimes come with the added benefit of going stock neutral on the turn 1 playstyle. That all being said, we here at Doggo Card Reviews wish to prove that these profiles are no longer the behemoths the majority of players seems to take them for while going through each one and describing their fatal flaws. This does not feature an exhaustive list, but there will be quite the number of these to go over.
Alrighty, boys, let's handle the original first, shall we? The original recipe.
So, as Gavin is saying, V1, the only, the original Kaede Asasagawa Twilight Sky. Level 3 2 costs 8,500 power with her adolescence and animal traits continuous if you have 4 more adolescence characters on the board. She gets level -1 in your hand. On play, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a level 1 or lower card, put it into your stock, and climax cards are level 0 and will therefore go to stock this way. And when she is placed for your heritage stage, you may heal 1.
Oh boy, where do I even fucking begin here, boys? Okay, so let's analyze every portion of this card. Level 3. That's pretty standard. 2 cost, sure. 8,500 power. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Kaede is so small. She cannot kill her fellow early players.
No. At least not without a lot of hope.
I'm talking just base cards here. We're talking just base cards here. Now, she cannot kill 2/2s. She can't contest the standbys. She gets threatened by 1/1s. Imagine this, man. Oh, you're killing a level 3 with a level 1 and a card from your hand. Like, I don't know about you, ma'am. I'll take that trade deal all day, every day.
Right. Now, let's play devil's advocate really quick here. Now, people praise this card because of, it's an easy early play condition. Just have almost a full board, bam, easy. She could easily go stock neutral. A lot of people, most decks are like at least half level 1s and 0s.
I will get to those arguments very soon, and I will tell you why, and I will chew through them absurdly well.
Right. So, the idea is that you're getting this 2-soul beat stick for a net cost of 0 after you swing with her.
That's fine, but at the same time, I expect said beat stick to kill something. This is a goddamn level 3. I expect to kill something that literally, like, there are level 1s that Aaron Yeager gets bigger than Kaede. My fate to bear Aaron. I mean, that's fucking embarrassing when Aaron gets bigger than yours. He was literally free. He goes stock positive, and he nets you the goddamn gear, plus being able to bounce back to your hand. There's a reason why I just call every bounce back to hand profile Aaron at this point, because that motherfucker has stuck an imprint in my head. Now, again, we'll be going over other early plays that are tiny on the defensive. Guess what? Kaede can't even kill these. Kaede can't kill shit without any form of assistance. Now, Of course, one may argue, well, why are you just playing Kaede without any form of assistance? I just go, well, you're fucked. In case you're fucked, you have weenies on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, throwing this into the set's context, if you're having to run the Shimakaze Kais, the numerous Shimakaze Kais in Aobutsa, just to support Kaede, you're probably doing something wrong. But literally, I'm going 1-1s, 2-2s. Hell, even certain 1-0s can threaten Kaede pretty easily.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, excuse me?
Like, there are unironically level 1s that can hit 9,000 plus with next to no work.
And I'm just going, remember, Mike, these are 1-0s.
Yes,
they paid zip.
Yeah.
All they would have to do to dispatch Kaede is pitch a counter from hand. And you pitched one card to kill a level 3. I don't know about you, man, but that sounds like an amazing deal. What about you?
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
like, okay. Sure, you might argue, well, what about damage economy? If you pitch the card to kill Kaede, you go equal on damage economy because she swings for 2, you swing for 2 thanks to killing her and emptying the lane. So, again, even in terms of damage economy, Kaede is just utter trash. Bear in mind, I gave this card a playable plus 6 months ago.
Yeah, that video is way back down there.
If you were to ask me my opinion nowadays, oh man.
It was all about active time. And, frankly speaking, opinions have to change as the game changes.
I would be tempted to invoke the apocalypse.
Oh man.
I would be tempted.
We'll be like, G Gundam quote right here.
Oh yeah. I have the script ready. The script.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, that's just addressing just the power itself. The condition. Are people so fucking brain dead that they only play that condition? I have to wonder. Like, are you people so fucking brain dead that you only play this condition? Like, hello, 2 or less? Did you guys play 3 years ago?
2 or fewer. And when that was first revealed, and Gavin was around for this, we were like, wait, that's pretty fucking good.
That's still pretty fucking good. That's my goal.
Or hey, in some other cases, making a recollection requirement.
Or having a certain carding clock.
Or experience.
Those are all easy. Now, experience you have to build around, but cough, SAO, cough.
Mm-hmm. But overall, like, this 80% of a full board condition. It should not be the only reason to play an early play.
Right. In fact, I don't know about you, man, but 2 or less is still my gold standard.
Two or less is more than acceptable, in my opinion. I don't get why people dog on them, if at all. Like, wait, what's so terrible about this? It's so easy to figure it out.
Just refresh, man.
Like, guys, almost every modern title has access to some kind of easy mill.
Yeah, not Aobutsa according to most players.
Not Aobutsa, but hey, even then, like, there are ways to definitely get there.
I mean, Science Bay.
Right, like, hey, you play that combo, easy, bro.
Are you kidding?
People gonna be like, why would you play that combo? Anyway, enough about Aobutsa build philosophies. We just want to really go here. This is where we really try hard to play.
Okay.
This card has really aged terribly.
Okay, the stock neutral portion. Bruh. Okay. Even if you get the refund, this is kind of just whatever. Because Kaede dies on the offense, not even in response, dies on the offense in a lot of cases. So I just go, Imagine if Kaede didn't go stock neutral. You just go, now you feel real bad because Kaede isn't going to live on the offense. You created an empty lane for yourself, and you paid 1 stock for her. Ouch. Or imagine...
to do a minimum, attempt a minimum of 2 damage.
Oh, every early play does at least 2 damage, man. Every early play does at least 2.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm just saying,
if...
like, I'm pretty sure like, some people still believe in, I'm scared of the anti-chain, sorry.
Okay, have fun anti-damaging yourself. But okay, even if that refunds a climax, ow. I don't know about you, man, but I'm tempted to brainstorm out that refund.
To be fair, it does depend on how far away or how close you are to refresh in that scenario.
Let's say you're midway through the deck.
In that case, more often than not, I would probably go ahead and pay it out.
Or it's the beginning of the deck.
You can't get deck down because kind of like shrug.
Shrug. You lost a climax to Kaede.
I'll pay it out eventually. I'll pay it out before I refresh, most likely, right?
That just depends. And I just go, okay. In the grand majority of cases, I just go, man, I cry every time it's a climax refund. That's why, Now, of course, heal to stock, which we'll see plenty of, hint, hint, spoiler alert, can also heal away climaxes. But at least in that case, it's not RNG based. I willingly chose to heal away that climax. Now, bear in mind, this refund is completely 100% RNG.
Unless you, for some reason, I don't remember all until I had cards that purposely top deck yourself in any way. No, right?
Besides the Riki, besides the jank Kaede Riki that nobody plays.
Or a card that rearranges your top whatever cards.
There's a Koga that does it, but she's a level 3. She'd be past Kaede's prime.
Right, and there was also another Tomoe, but that was on attack.
So that wouldn't apply here anyway.
Right. I'm talking about an on-play or act style.
Oh, no ETBs here, and I believe there is no startup that does that either. Okay.
Would have been nice.
I mean, a lot of people are like, it's like, if you're not playing, a lot of people are like, you need to play this card. I just go, no, not even close.
I honestly rather play Dreaming Girl, Makino Harashoko.
Right, I'd rather, she could at least kill something.
Yeah.
Sure, she'll die in response every time, but...
11-5 on the turn she's playing, or
she's on the offense.
Yeah.
On the offense.
11-5 on the offense. Good. Half counter or bye-bye.
Now, some people might argue, well, you could side with Kaede and then defend her on the defense. Okay, here's my problem with that argument. Number 1, you anti-damaged yourself in that case. You did 0 damage. And the likelihood of Kaede living against her fellow early plays is slim to none.
Even if you play a 3k vanilla counter, that gives you 11-5.
Against the Dreaming Girl that we just mentioned, that's a double knock. So, so you're going to pay 1, ditch a card to double knock. At that point, go right ahead. At that point, go right ahead. Or the Bint anti-change. You pretty much are forced to use the anti-change portion if you want to prevent Kaede from dying, which at that point you pitched half your hand, which I am perfectly fine with.
Okay, sure, you now have a lane you can swing empty on. Yay.
Yes, but what happened to your hand? Your hand's now gone. Which means that means all I have to worry about is vanilla swinging at me, while I still have full resources. Let's address her color too. Red. Red is easily the worst color in Albuto.
Right.
easily.
Now, of course, English players will be like, "What are you talking about? Reg is fucking great." That's
We're,
that
this
makes
is a
sense.
J,
It's a
this
JP
is a
channel
J.
first, it's a JP channel.
It's like, why are you? It's like, no offense to the English players, but why are you watching this channel? This channel was established to be a JP centered channel from day one. So, like, this content is not meant for you. Now,
Y'all got plenty of other people that we can easily recommend if y'all have to.
3-6 cancel. Boats don't sink. Fucking watch Connie if you want. If you want English content, or like,
even casually
or
Weiss Schwarz.
yeah, casually watch Schwarz isn't that bad. Or Lunchbox.
Yeah, Lunchbox. There you
But there's a plethora of English content out there on YouTube. So in terms of JP, Kaede just makes me go,
Like
why?
you're forcing Reg when Reg has really been shoved away from the limelight with the onset of Bucha Set 2.
Okay, well, let's consider the playable red cards. We have Jumper Joe that people are cutting from their deck now because a lot of people are like, ill jumper profiles. I'm like, jumpers are still effective. Very effective.
I feel like I'm more concerned with the 2K power than the jumper profile. Like, you're
Still.
Like, 2K, what does that run over? Almost nothing. Fuck this.
Again. It's level 0. You can fucking side. You can side, preserve card advantage, and still deal damage to them. And it's not like people try-field aggressively that much. Unless they run a plethora of level 0s, which I see the standard being around 18. You're not likely to see the tri-field, but well, then again, I've done the tri-field with 14, so it really depends on how lucky you are in terms of drawing your level 0s. Now, okay, we have Jumper Joe. Can you think of any other playable red level 0s from set 1, man? I can't.
Set 1 specifically?
Yeah, set 1 specifically. We'll go over set 2 in a moment.
For sure. Set 1, oh man.
Actually, there's the Mise.
Yeah, the Mai. That would be like the only other one I could think of.
But, like, neither one of those two I run Jumper Joe in my current deck because, well, number one, I love jumper profiles. Two, it's one of the few playable level 0s that Albuta has, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
In fact, level 0-wise, Albuta is kind of lacking, actually.
It really is.
It's kind of lacking, honestly. And then we have the Dize. Yeah. No. How about no? I mean,
that 500 power is very sus.
Number one, that's very sus. And two, it can still be outed, even at 500 power. Like, oh my god, fucking bombs. Oh, and a lot of sets are now getting minus 500 to front row. I just go, great, it can be Kaiki Snipe now.
Right.
Which makes you cry even more.
Actually won't go off.
Yep. Now set 2.
It was a drop salvager.
The Drawriki, I guess?
I won't even say that was necessarily playable.
Or the Bint Brainstorm, I guess?
Or Bint drop salvager?
I guess, but why not just play the Shoko versions of those cards?
Which are blue and green respectively.
Which you should be. Albut is very much a Simic set.
True.
What, man? Can you blame me?
You might as well just say it's bad check that point.
Does yellow really count, man? Does yellow really count? Come on, man.
It's like a tiny splash of yellow.
Okay, fair enough. It's Simic with splash of white. But okay, and the standard heal. That's all I'm getting is a standard fucking heal. That's it. Man, I hope you're not facing Grisaya because Holy shit, prepare your hand to be shredded. Actually, what's funny is Kaede is actually decent in the Grisaia matchup, but Grisaia is an anomaly because, hello, what? They don't run early plays. And they run, pretty much your opponent has to run 0 responses to early plays in order for Kaede to be good.
Right, and
And
that also includes that includes not even playing anti-change bombs or anti-level 3 attackers.
I don't know about you, man, but I can't think of a single meta deck besides Grisaia that plays 0 responses to early plays.
Psychono?
Oh yeah, true. Psychono does not, but it's Psychono. It's Psychono. Like, well, actually, Megami could easily ward off Kaede. They play their own early play, remember? Very rarely, but they still play it.
They do.
So, no, Psychono does not count.
Oh, got
I'm talking literally 0 responses.
So no
literally.
early plays, no big AF attackers if facing against a
Level 3s?
I was thinking, if some people,
No. No bombs, no count, no anti-change counters, none of that. And Grisaia is literally the only set that I can think of in the current meta that literally does not respond to early plays, that lets them run over them. And I don't know about you, man, but I'm going to make this statement. This game has been dominated by early plays. Like, you either play them or respond to them, or preferably both.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this game is heavily decided by level 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
now, of course, with that all being said, that is like the proponents of playing this type of profile will say, well, hey, you just said early place matter. Therefore.
yes, but in the context of Albuta, there are better early plays. Much better early plays. The Bint has one in yellow. Shoko has one in green. Actually, has 2 in green.
Well, one is more of a back row card.
Well, yeah, one of them is more of a back row card, but at the same time, you have better early plays within the context of Albuta. This card, I don't see why this card is $25. I really don't see why. Like, you have to remember, Japan also touts size as mattering. And this card does not even fit Japan's mentality of size matters.
Right. The only reason like why we're even seeing this stuff is because people think that standby into insert top end here in Albuta is the way to go.
Have fun reversing with Kaede. The 1-0. Like, I was thinking, like, when I was set 1 only, I was thinking about Axis Agro combo. Yes, that's tiny as fuck. But at least that guaranteed me a card. Unlike Kaede. I don't count the standby as a plus because if they deal with the 2-2, you are fucked. At least with the Magro combo, I can deny reversals while getting a plus. Albeit a relatively shitty plus, but better than 0 now, isn't it? Like, people dog on Magro combos all day, yet they play shit like Lullafin, who's worse. And no, don't give me that startup package bullshit, man. Don't give me that startup package bullshit. Like, yes, the startup package is decent, but that requires you to warp your deck around it. And some players have even chosen to play standby over it. Hell, if I wanted to play with a risky 5-5 on reverse combo with a standby, why not just play Sunshine? Bunny Girl Chica is better than Kaede. Hands down. Wouldn't you agree, man?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, oh no, but Kaede selective, Chica isn't. You don't care. Any level 1 and up card in that deck, you're just like, hell yeah, I'll add that to hand. Especially,
In worst case, it's Clock Fogger or Discard Fogger.
especially if it's Rickroll, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be ecstatic if it was fucking Rickroll, wouldn't it? Wouldn't
yeah,
you?
Oh, definitely. If I
Hey, look.
if I can't already have like 2 in hand.
Hell, I wouldn't even mind adding Midai Ticket Yo to my hand.
Oh, that's a very, very lucky roll. You just go, okay, discard that shit with Rickroll, easy.
Hell, next turn, clock it.
Or Clock it, yeah.
If I'm still at level 1, fucking clock it,
Yeah,
boys.
get that shit away before,
Oh my god, but like that.
And the extra stock goes a long way.
Holy shit, yeah. So again, like we just discussed, there is. Oh, let's look at Red's top end for Albuto. Bint. Eh. It seems so underwhelming.
Yeah.
And
Go,
she goes, no?
Yeah, no is right.
Well, like, Bint, she exiles. So you get 1 instance of her. And then she goes away. If you didn't kill them with triple Bint, ooh, boy, you're in a bad state. You're in a real bad state. But guys, you could just run the 3-1 event. That involves running events that you cannot fetch. Have fun with that. I mean, and plus you need to get the gate in your hand again. So, I don't know about you, man, but I want to try and survive.
Quite the tall order.
I want to try and survive rather than, I'd rather just push my shitters up at that point. I'd rather just push my shitters up than run that shitty event. Oh, and Nodicum? No? Why would we run that shit when Shoko exists? So, yeah, there's literally 0 reason to run Albuto. I think, I don't know, any closing thoughts on Kaede?
I just think people, all in all, a lot of players overrate what this card is capable of. They overestimate what this card could do. And they overvalue whatever impact this card has on the overall game.
And I quite frankly have to agree. Hell, to go from playable plus to the apocalypse, how the mighty have fallen.
Mm-hmm. Like if like Gavin, if we ran a market where cards are priced based on how powerful they are, we probably would value this like over $3 American, right?
This would be part of the bulk.
Just 50 cents, let's go.
Yeah, this would be part of the fucking bulk, man. Like, holy shit. That, like, if I were to run a market, like, if I were to price this 6 months ago, I'd say this is like a $30 card easily. Now, bulk. I give it to some newbie. I give it to a newbie, to be honest. Enjoy this trash while I play my superior early plays.
Should we go Makinohara Shoko at maybe 15, 20?
I'd say around 25, actually.
Ooh,
She's a premium. First off, she's an old ass double rare, and she's a premium. She's easily their best choice.
All right, that's fair. All right, well, we have already hit the tip of the iceberg, people, because wasn't there something similar before this? I'm glad you asked.
Oh yes.
Beautiful Goddess of Water Aqua from Konosuba Set 2, so quite a few sets before Albuto got his first set. So, level 3 costs 9,000 power. If you have 4 more characters that are Adventurer, Goddess, and or Axis Cultist, she gets roll -1 in your hand. During your turn, if all your characters are of the creatures I mentioned already, she gets 2,000 power. And on play, you may discard a card to heal 2 stock.
So, The reason why Aqua doesn't earn my ire nearly as much is because of the middle sentence. Aqua can actually destroy things. Now, of course, Aqua will be destroyed in response, but
At
that's
least you
fine.
probably took out something in return and Weiss stock neutral on top of that.
However, but what if they anti-change Aqua? You don't give up flying.
Like,
Fuck.
that's fine, I Weiss stock neutral anyway, and you gave up a bunch of resources.
You gave up half your hand?
Half your hand, or 3 stock, and a card on the board.
Like, for real?
Oh, and a card for
You-
your hand on top of that.
You anti-changed Aqua of all things?
Wait,
For
wait,
real?
wait, 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 wait. Were you like almost dead?
Like, I can't imagine a scenario where you want to anti-change Aqua. Like, if you're almost dead, like, for real, just accept your fate at that point, man. No amount.
Delaying the inevitable.
You're delaying the inevitable, to be honest. Because at that point, just be like, fuck it. It'd be like that scene from. I'm gonna make a Mafia reference here for those of you that have played Mafia or that haven't. For those of you that have played Mafia, you'll appreciate this. It's the scene where Tommy Angelo is in Empire Bay and Vito Scaletta comes in and pretty much says, "Mr. Angelo, the bleeding player is Mr. Angelo." And you should just be like, "Yes," and then Vito shoots him with a shotgun, killing him. That's how you feel. That's how I feel about anti-changing Aqua, even near death. You might as well just accept it at that point, because the game's gone south, and you're probably just dead at that point. Like, oh boy, I don't know about you, man, but how bad does it feel to change?
It is very, very effing bad.
You've seen me summon Aqua clones before, and you're just like, Aqua,
Like,
shit.
like, looks ahead. I could. Should I? No.
I'm just like, swinging with Aqua for 3. Any responses?
Like, no, I'll take the 3 and let you have the reversal. Fuck it.
Take the train.
This card ain't worth all that.
This is like, oh, nope. You know what? You just insert doghouse here. Going back into the doghouse.
Not pretty much.
When I've been on the receiving end of Aqua, I could respond to this card. Flips over 3 damage. It's dead. The 3 damage.
No. Entering damage step. Like counter step? Nah. Decline.
Nah.
Proceed to damage step.
And hopefully cancel that 3. Hopefully cancel.
Like a boss.
Hopefully cancel that 3. Hey man, I may be all out. Shit.
Yeah, you're right. Take the crit and refresh into climax like a boss.
Oh my fucking god. Every goddamn time. There's a reason why I don't play this deck very much anymore. Oh, she fucking hates my ass. She fucking hates me. Like, she has like a personal vendetta against me. I mean, so in terms of the color, yeah, there's a reason to play blue in Konosuba. There's this
for culture,
culture.
anyone?
Yeah.
For culture is a pretty good card, guys.
For closure is an extremely good card. According to certain people, restands are very powerful in today's meta. You know what kills restands? Foreclosure. Fucking foreclosure.
Yeah.
But in terms of, people are like, well, Konosuba has a superior early play. Yes. It's called Invincible Yun Yun.
Very true, very true.
It's like, goddamn, this card is invincible.
Yeah. I mean,
Why not play it?
Remember Shizu? It's basically her.
With a different condition.
Right.
I mean, I would much more value Yun Yun over Aqua.
Right, but hey, because you're playing blue, you might as well.
7 blue cards, let's go, boys. You know exactly which 7 cards those are. You know exactly.
People can't play like at least 10. Because safety reasons.
True, and it's not Aqua. People value that card. I have no idea why.
Yeah, well.
though I play a Snot Aqua clone in Goblin Slayer, but I need to stock that badly. I need to stock that badly. And my co-host here knows exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, how do you like eating those how do you like eating the pellets, man?
Luckily,
That deck is not very common.
it's not very common, and I think like at least Japan at the very least still respects the existence of kimono friends.
No, they don't.
Are you sure?
Kimono Friends is dead there, man.
There's a reason why like very few burn ones get played over here.
Well,
Besides this burn ones being
the only reason why Dwarf Shotgun isn't played there is because it's yellow. Quite frankly, it's yellow. Notice how little yellow Japan plays. Japan pretty much plays two colors, red and blue. That's it. They don't play anything else. Can you deny that statement?
I'm gonna come back to you on that. I'm really gonna come back to you on that.
Look at this year's WGP results on Encore decks.
Hey. There's definitely a very good chunk of yellow in there somewhere.
I doubt that.
They don't like decks that play choice.
They're more 8 standby than choice standby.
What the fuck?
Or when's the last time you seen them playing a yellow top end?
It's definitely fairly recently. It's gotta be somewhere. It's gotta be. There has to be. There's no way.
I'll let you get back to me on that one.
Right. I mean, I think like the real problem. I'm pretty sure like maybe you and I interpret like how Japan thinks of things over there, but I think like it's a combination of respecting kimono friends and high AF cost.
It's not even that bad.
Japan tends to really avoid hella expensive things.
True. They pretty much don't respect all in.
Like they're like, oh, I gotta pay like 7 to 10 stock to do something.
Hey, look, 10 stock to double dwarf shotgun. Oh, you're 2-5? Yeah, you're fucking dead.
But so a typical Japanese might be like, ooh, why would I expect that much stock to not even guarantee a kill?
What? 10 pings of 1 isn't guaranteeing a kill?
Hey, it's not 100%.
Build your deck correctly, motherfucker.
Build your deck correctly.
I mean, 70% triggers. Let's fucking go. I can cite.
Back to Aqua here really quick.
Okay. So Aqua. You know what? I actually don't have a problem with Aqua. As big a problem with Aqua, because I can respect the fact that she's 11k on the offense.
Right.
She gets destroyed in response. Shrug at that point.
Right.
Like, some people will say, well, but Shoko is the same thing. Yes. In fact, I specifically didn't put her here because she's not the brain dead condition. You have to realize the majority of the cards on this list are the brain dead condition. What I like to call the brain dead. Like, are you brain dead? Are you guys fucking zombies? Are you zombies or spoiled children? Which is it? Can you answer that question for me, man? Are they zombies or spoiled children?
Should be the latter, by far.
Oh, okay, there's.
If they're zombies, how are they even functioning?
Well. Man, this game can be played on autopilot half the time.
Depends on your deck.
Yeah.
Not all decks will reward you if you choose to derp.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've heard the term smooth brain, haven't you?
Oh, definitely. But not all Weiss Schwarz decks play that way.
The quote-unquote competitive decks are all smooth brains.
I unfortunately will have to agree.
So, legitimately speaking, a lot of people net deck and don't like to think. And I go, use your gut.
It's also partly Bushiro's fault for designing cards that that have like next to no drawback.
I mean, it's one of those things I just go.
Like
Well, there's a reason why.
There's that South 10th anniversary card pull. The fuck is this?
The most smooth brain set on the planet. The most smooth brain deck on the fucking planet. I own that deck personally.
Yeah. Like there's a reason why I really don't enjoy playing that deck. I was like, wait, I don't have to like think about playing this like ever.
But you enjoy watching paint dry. You enjoy watching fucking paint dry.
Maybe I actually feel like there's actual choices to be made in Psychono.
I don't know, man. That deck is very smooth brain. That deck is extremely smooth brain.
Maybe I just enjoy like the goal I'm trying to achieve in Psychono while not giving a fuck over the goal I'm trying to achieve in SAO.
In SAO is 100% autopilot, man.
It is.
Like, there is zero decision making.
My sense is like, oh, you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kirito? Go fucking do it.
Or you're not even close. When in doubt, boys. What in doubt? Hey, man, can you blame me for grabbing When in Doubt?
Oh, no, hell no.
That card is insane. That card is insanely good.
He actually grabs anything. He was one of the last ones to grab anything.
Like, holy shit, this card is insane. But
he could grab himself. Or anyway.
Oh my fucking god, no, please, Olsen. Actually, no, you should be having PTSD from that.
Okay, if Kirito grabs Kirito, I'm not concerned because that's usually happening on my turn, not their turn. If they're doing it on their turn, they're hella minusing.
But also grabbing Azusa. I mean, I think we need to extract that clip.
Yeah, it's happening.
That I had to dig 16 fucking cards to grab the one up in my deck.
Alright, anyway. But yeah, as much as, we are praising Aqua here, we start by bringing up the fact like, hey, she's not an early player as mentioned last. Which is like the general problem with these things.
She's a demon.
Like, here, I reached this one, swing, kill something, dodge in response.
Yep. She's a demon, not little Satan incarnate.
Right. And, I guess really quick, this applies to, like, cards that are pretty much copy pastas of her. So,
yes.
So, yeah.
Wait.
Hold
on.
There are more. We have Albedo, who's basically the same thing. Instead of 2,000, she gets 500 power for each other heteromorphic race and or national character on your board, so you need the full board to get 11k.
So the problem with Overlord, because I've been helping Soul Sleeper, picking up Soul Sleeper up with Overlord, and because it's been a few years and he just recently bought it since its English release. Now. The problem with Albedo, well, it's not a problem with Albedo. It's a problem with Overlord in a nutshell. It is heavily factionalized.
Yeah.
It is heavily. This was during a period where Bushiroad was experimenting with factions, and holy shit, is like if you're playing red-green, you have no other choice. This is your only level 2 early play. This is your only bridge for level 2.
Yeah.
Man. Now, why not just play the standby shell? Again, if you think the 2/2 Cockadus is gonna live forever, boy, you have more problems. Boy, have you played Weiss in the last year or so? Jesus. There are far more answers to him than ever before. He is not likely going to last. Hell, I'd rather play the 2/3 Gargantua over Cockadus nowadays. Because Gargantua cannot be easily answered by common answers. Now, again, but aside from that, Overlord only has realistically 2 early players. This and the 3/2 Nabe. Unfortunately, while Nabe can easily be splashed in, a lot of players don't value Nabe because she's a Doug trio basically. She's a 2 or less that gains 1,000 power if you have experience, I think 3 or 5, and she's a Doug trio.
5 should be right. I think 5 is right.
Yeah, 5 is right. Okay, so the problem is that she's yellow. She's really hard to splash in a standby shell, which pretty much forces you to play yellow-blue. And pretty much you're pretty much going to elicit that deck's garbage. Why would you ever play that? Responses from pretty much the competitive community, or the competitive community will ignore you completely because they'll be like, yellow blue is not a good deck. It's a pile of trash. And yet I've been testing it with Soul Sleeper. It's not half bad, honestly. It's not a bad deck. Is it amazing? No. But Overlord itself is not amazing. There's a reason why a majority of players have abandoned this set. Like, if you were to look at most competitive players, what I'd like to call abyssal hold, you'll see more demons from the past you'll see a larger abyss than my own.
And this guy, he knows I mean no offense when I say this, but his abyss is pretty fucking large.
Oh yeah, my abyss is very fucking large. The abyss. Hell, if you were to watch the scrim that was recently uploaded, most of those decks are from the abyss. It's like, what do you mean, the abyss? Imagine a dark black hole with all of your quote-unquote not very competitive decks anymore. That's what I mean. So, my problem with Albedo is the set itself not offering enough competition. Rather than the card profile itself.
Right.
Like, this is easily your best choice. Like, hands down. 100%. Like, I even suggested the Teamer Shell to Soul Sleeper. And the Teamer Shell should be... Well, he needs to build and test it first. Because I sure as hell ain't gonna buy this set. It's not the best set, and I have no interest in the subject material whatsoever, so... But regardless, any closing comments on Albedo?
Gavin already pretty much hit the nail on the head, she is a very, very powerful card in the context of the title, but the problem is, as you said, the title's card pool is pretty sus.
It's more of... How should I say this? Even for its time period, it wasn't that good.
Right. It felt pretty, overall bland and overall generic.
There's a reason why Stand by Empty Gate
Right.
is the quote-unquote meta version.
It's one of those, very, very vanilla RGW titles.
I'm just like...
think Albuta set one only, and you pretty much have, OVL.
Even set 1 Albuta had some spice.
Yeah, I have more spice than OVL, you're right.
3-2 Tomoe, the mutual heal.
Yeah, the 3-2 Tomoe was definitely spice. Got the bodyguard Rio.
Yeah, I was about to mention the X-Science Bay.
Whereas, okay, to be fair, Overlord does have Nuke.
The Nuke and the twin Clock Kicker, one of the twins, right. The Elf twin Clock Kicker, and they also have the tap counter.
They do have
one of 3 sets to have it.
Yeah, one of which there's a reason why that barely goes into anything. Why Bushel refuses to make so many of them.
Why don't they give that to Meme Superman?
Yeah, it's like, bro, you just realize they're all in fucking isekai titles.
Yeah, they're literally all in isekai.
It's all isekai titles.
And Soul Sleeper owns 2 out of the 3. Well, I own the 3rd.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine if Priscilla was in fucking Sal, man.
Oh no.
We're not going there. We're not fucking going there. Oh no. Actually, no, they wouldn't have the resources to fucking cast Priscilla.
Unless they want to forgo their endgame.
I don't know about you, man, but unlike Japan, I don't like feel like sitting on there twiddling my thumb with my thumb up my ass. I want them dead and now.
All right. Anyway, so I guess.
Anyway,
Now we're gonna Albedo.
Bye, Albedo.
Gotta go over Hikari of Revue Starlight. So she is pretty much Aqua, but rewritten for Revue Starlight.
I don't think we need to reread.
No, we don't.
Reread the card. So did Revue Starlight Set 1 have any decent early plays? I can't remember.
There was a two or fewer sets in Waiting Room, Dark Trio, Mahiru.
That's it?
Yeah.
Power toughness of it?
I think it was like 9,500 to get extra 1K. That was like basically conditionless.
Okay. 10-5 Doug. Well, that's not bad, honestly. I'd play that. I'd play that.
It's not.
It's a Doug Trio. It replaces itself.
Yeah, it's a Dark Trio.
Hikari. Revue Starlight Set 2. I remember when going through that, I don't remember anything that like was fit for front row. Other than Hikari over here.
In terms of early plays, yes.
Like I can't remember Green getting anything good.
Oh no, Green was fucking self-contained.
Oh, okay, so
so for those who don't remember, Revue Starlight Set 1 was Greenless. They only introduced Green to introduce the Rinmei Kong's Music Academy, and pretty much every green card refers specifically to that trait or characters in that faction.
So pretty much ignore Green entirely.
Yes, unless you really, really fucking love those characters, then be my guest.
So, but red, blue, and yellow. I can't think of any other decent early plays, man.
Right, except gets our Mahiru from Set 1.
That's meant for the front row, of course. There is a good early play support.
Right.
But other than that, I just go, is it me or is Revue Starlight starting to show its age already?
I'm not surprised that you think that way. Like, yes, Akira's still relatively powerful, but Akira's also RNG AF. And one of the things we already mentioned, we already kind of hinted why one of the things kind of, overall.
Like, the Revue Starlight just feels too fair to me.
It does. Like, okay, you okay if I tell them? You okay if I tell the viewers a little story here?
Sure, go ahead.
Like, okay, so not that long ago, Gavin here asked me, "Hey, you can't be worth it for me, like him, to pick up Revue Starlight." I'm thinking like, you know what, Gavin? I'll be frank here. I think you will find Revue Starlight can be too fair. Now, I'm not trying to say Revue Starlight's a terrible title. It's still powerful, but compared to the top tier decks, it plays very fairly.
And he knows I pack nothing but top tier decks.
Like he's like you know, he knows I'll mean no offense when I say the following, but he will feel like he definitely like if he plays Revue Starlight, he's gonna be like, man, my stars are really high.
Your what's are very high?
Standards are very high.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's gonna feel like, okay, Lolafin. Lolafin, sure, it gets cards with combo, but after that, then what? Okay,
bridge into it.
Hikari early play, okay, yay. Or Mahiru early play, if he prefers that.
Shrug?
Right, shrug, okay, sure, he either goes stock neutral, or he, characters. Again, okay, try to end the game with Akira. Like, okay, like, sometimes, like, this guy's already experienced playing a bunch of Icy Tail, like, profiles. Icy Tail times 2 doesn't necessarily make it that much better.
I'd rather just mind sculpt people to death.
Right. It's just like, Like, okay, Akira, you sound pretty cool, but
Why not just mind sculpt people to death, or fucking uncancel burn two,
yeah,
poverty
blow them the fuck up out of the water.
poverty Yukina,
Yeah.
poverty Yukina.
Okay. But you know, all in all, like Hikari is still one of the better early plays in River Starlight.
I argue she's the best one.
Yeah, like she could, like you know, I mean, Aqua in River Starlight, and some
It's,
I don't know if anyone thinks River Star is better than Konosuba per se. They're
What?
probably they're not too far different in terms of power level,
I'd say Konosuba's better.
but not by a lot.
Not by that much, but yeah.
Right. Like,
Not by that.
like you know, it'd be like maybe like 60-40, 65-35.
In Konosuba's favor.
Right.
Now Konosuba can just be like, Akira, I have foreclosure, bitch. And you're just and the Revy player goes, yeah, you have foreclosure.
So
Yeah, get four.
Only one Akira goes off.
Oof. Alrighty.
But we gotta go a little further back in the past here. Like we gotta go really like a bit further back than what we just saw. Guys, I bring to you Moose, King of the Forest of Kimono Friends. Quite a bit of time before Kaede and all these awkward clones. Continuous if you have 4 more friends characters. This gets level -1 in your hand. All your other characters gain cannot side attack and on play heal.
You know what's funny is Kimono Friends actually has good early plays. It has Kaban.
That's called motherfucking Kabo.
It's like, I mean, she's played by Burb. Literally. She is literally Burb. Look it up if you don't believe me. And it's just like, well, it's just like, well, and she tutors for an event, for God's sake. So, you know that paper airplane? Yeah, let's grab it, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is more of the community being spoiled children, rather than the set lacking anything. Because Kimono Friends actually has decent early plays. Man, brain dead fucking zombies. There's a reason why that the community is. I mean, when somebody who has never played JP before wins nationals with a high roll deck, like, and they praise this person for being a very competent JP player, I'm like, bruh, the guy has literally no JP knowledge. He high rolled and memorized what his deck does, and literally avoided all the bad matchups.
And well, to be fair, that's sometimes how you win tournaments.
Yes, but that would be the equivalent of Soul Sleeper winning with Soul Rush. Would he be touted as a competent player if he won Nats with Soul Rush? Knowing this community, man? Like, answer me honestly.
I would honestly say, you know, I don't want to be like, you know what, I feel like at this point, it's very unpredictable, just because of how quickly the game has been changing in the past year or two.
Right, but it'd be like somebody who knows. The reason why I bring up Soul Sleeper is because a lot of people view him as knowing nothing. He displays zero knowledge about the JP metagame, at least according to most players. He relies on luck to win. Like, so basically, I present to you the guy who won Nats last year. Guy knows nothing about JP format, went in with Summer Pockets, a very high roll deck, and yet is touted as a bastion of competency. I go, the fuck? Guy got lucky. And yet you're willing to accost Soul Sleeper for doing the same thing. Not to mention, Soul Sleeper has won our locals multiple times, our local WGP multiple times. No one's even willing to acknowledge the man or give him any credit whatsoever. They want to dismiss his victories immediately. They want to write the man out of the history books. I go, that's not how. History is written by the victors, and he won. So get the fuck out of here. But Moose, back to Moose. This card is an example of this community giving me a headache. Yes, I've played this card personally. Did I like playing this card? Not really. I kind of...
Let's play with some clear flaws here. You know, obviously it does not go stock neutral. That's number one, compared to Aqua and Kaede we saw already.
This walks right into anti-change.
For the most part.
I mean, okay. Now you might be thinking, how does this walk into anti-change? Because this card can side yes, but the rest of your team has to go in. Mm-hmm. Which means they can anti-change Moose in response.
Right.
Now, while most players won't, they could easily do it. Because some players might argue, well, and man, are you?
But you know, in my opinion, the thing that really makes this problematic with the cannot side attack on the other lanes is really, if you are forced to actually field this to heal down at the very part of the game, you now have made two of your lanes susceptible to any form of a response that could be the difference between your opponent surviving and dying.
Yep. Or imagine if you had to field multiple Moose. If you had to field multiple Moose, oh fuck. Mm-hmm. That means the rest of your entire board is now vulnerable to responses. Mm-hmm. Can now be responded to. And guess what decks are full of nowadays? Responses.
Mm-hmm. As we mentioned, tap counters from earlier.
Tap counters, money counters. Like the new Dulcegno / Da Capo. Huh. They have a competent finisher plus money counters? What does that remind you of, man?
Oh boy.
I mean,
yep.
a certain golden-haired girl
yeah.
who's like, I will kill you, but I love you at the same time.
Pretty much.
I mean, it just goes. By the way, I made that comparison yesterday. I forgot to make the comparison yesterday, but I'll make it now. Da Capo plays like TLR now. A modern-day TLR. Mm-hmm. Kinda.
Kind of.
I don't know if you agree with me on that statement, but...
Kind of. You're, like, not fully, but kind of.
I said an updated TLR.
Yeah.
Not like the... I mean, you try bringing that old girl to a tournament, boy, you're gonna get your ass fucking smacked. Mm-hmm. Wormhole is not enough to save your ass.
No.
Mm-hmm. And Yami, she used to be extremely good. Relationship ended with Yami. Now Himari is my girl.
So it seems...
Can you blame me?
No, I can't.
Can you blame me for what? It's like, well, anyways. Oh boy. And of course, standard heal. Bruh, I can get that with every early play. Mm-hmm. Pretty much every early play that fucking heals.
Like, hey, Kalban can get you, well, you know, before restriction, you know, if you choose to play it. Or even
Heave ho!
Yeah, heave ho.
Heave ho!
Yeah, get you heave ho, which is a heal. Heal the head.
And she's also bulky at 11.5. Mm-hmm. She does not get destroyed in response. Unlike Moose, who gets destroyed in response every goddamn time.
Pretty much.
But closing thoughts on Moose.
Like,
come on, guys, come on.
It's in a set that has a better early play. Why?
I mean, pre-restriction. Why would you play Moose? Why? Just play Heave.
Yeah, at least post you could semi-argue it.
But now, no. Yeah. Not even close. Like, All right, let's move on to the next one.
Right? So, wait, there were more before Kaede? Yes, there were more of these before Kaede.
Let's go back. Let's go back into well even further.
Yep, let's go back to the first ever Bang Dream set. Saya, Happy Christmas. Level 2 costs 9,000 power. If you have 4 or more music characters, she gets Little Mice One in your hand. If you have 2 or more other music characters, she gets 1,000 power and on-play heal.
So how good does this feel to cast?
Shrug.
Shrug.
Very, very shrug. Even when she first came out, I was like, do I really want to?
She gets destroyed in response pretty much every time.
Like, okay, yeah, she's 10k easy early heal, and then what happens? And you know, the fact that she was from set 1 means she doesn't have the popping party trait for your popping party centric deck that plays your new Taya and Kasumi combos.
Isn't she also hard as fuck to get now?
I think she's pretty low in supply because, again, who really bought set 1 except the most hardcore of Bang Dream fans?
You?
I'm relatively a hardcore Bang Dream fan, am I not?
Yeah, I was about to say. I just go. Why? I just go, why? Like.
Okay, now at least compared to Moose, she doesn't have the whole your other cards cannot side attack.
True.
So she gets 1 point over Moose.
But that isn't saying much, man.
It's not.
Especially since Bong Yi will continuously get support, and Kimono Friends will be greeted to the abyss.
Unless something happens to the Kimono Friends franchise.
Yeah, but they did season 2, and Bushiroad did not announce set 2.
Oh boy.
Well, then again,
we'll see.
Didn't Burb leave the franchise after season 1? Didn't they replace Burb as Kaban?
I don't remember.
I could have sworn they did replace Burb.
Anyway, that all aside.
So Saya just makes me go, no? No? Like, hell, I'd rather play fucking Ron. The green Ron.
Right.
I mean, she is the quote-unquote precursor to fucking Invincible early play.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she...
very factionalized, though, in terms of that part. You were only allowed to discard...
green.
Yeah.
And don't you...
A guy specifically says after gold character, not green cards.
Yes, but who the fuck plays glitter green?
Well, remember,
Fucking...
Pastel Palettes and Razor Swayman also has green cards.
Who the fuck plays pastel palettes, man? And don't you dare tell me that Razor Sulian would even dare insert Ron into their deck.
We just had to wait for Banking Volume 3 and then Razor Swayman becomes Tier 1. I'm calling it now.
Will you be buying said Razor Swelling cards? If that happens?
I already fucking I bought playset for Volume 2. Of course I'm gonna buy playset for Volume 3.
You bought a playset for that trash fire called Volume 2? Okay. Really, man?
Remember, I'm a hardcore banking fan. I purposely have a bank league anthology of decks.
Oh my fucking god! When we meet in person again and we go to one of these events, can I borrow Roselia?
Oh sure, go ahead.
Okay, love Al. Let's go in, boys. Let's go in. Yukina finisher. Let's go.
Well, I'm going to have to rebuild it to accommodate that.
What do you mean? What does it do now? Fucking the restand with Lisa. Lisa Burns. Yeah, it's no. I'm not faulting that deck. That's actually not a bad strategy. Build your own Marika. Make Marika great again, boys.
Yeah, basically. But anyway, Saya.
No.
Yeah, she's a big no. All right, well, but guys, we're not. I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we?
I don't. I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on Saya, do we? I don't think we have much more to say on
Why would I pay like $15 for this piece of trash?
Alright. I'm just glad I got mine like early.
I have like 4 copies of this card. I should sell them. I mean,
before they actually plummet.
Yep. And man,
no, to be fair, like the only reason like some people even play these cards is because okay, you're playing Popping Party deck. You're like, what healers do I play? Can I play Rob because what green?
What's a heal?
What's that? You just play hashtag no heal, hashtag no fear.
Hashtag just kill them already.
True.
Just kill. I mean, the amount of times I've died to that goddamn meme. Oh, I fear that meme. I fear it. You can't even kept W. You can't even kept W to avoid it.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, it's empty? Okay, understandable.
Die. Die anyway. Like, oh no.
Anyway, as long as you have stock in cars, easy.
Die anyway. Anyways, so I'm just gonna cast no.
Yeah. As much as I love Sion, like, no.
Isn't she also voiced? Isn't she voiced by Uzuki?
She is.
Oh, okay.
It's Hashi.
And man, I much prefer Shaberans, okay?
That's fair. Alright, well, moving on. Megumi, colorful outfits from our beloved Saikano. Level 3 2 cost 9500 power. Unlike the other stuff we saw before, she is the 2 or fewer requirements course in your waiting room condition. On play heal, and when she attacks, she's basically a Shimakase Kai for the game trait.
Now, this is a combination of things. Number one, the set. Saikano, unironically, is factionalized. You have ADD Utaha, you have Megumi, and then you have Blue. You try to put the 2=7 early play in that deck, and you're not going to have a lot of success. Megumi, Blue has their own early play, but it requires you to play Blue, which is a big no-no. Which pretty much leaves this as your only choice for the quote-unquote meta deck. I just go really bushy, but they're like, well, you have the 2/1 changes. If you want to change into that early play clock kick, be my fucking guest. If you really want to go through that package. But that requires a hell of a lot of slots.
It does. It's absolutely...
And if you want to play, and it pretty much forces you to make a choice. Do you want to play the end game gate combo? Do you want to stick with that, or do you want to have a level 1 combo? Because, unironically,
there's a reason why we do not see that green package much these days.
Unironically, the majority of people have said, no, fuck that package. I'll stick with the gate combo, thank you.
And which means that, okay, let's go back to colorful outfits Megumi.
And
we're playing her already.
most likely they were playing her already. She was your only choice in set 1. Unironically.
Right.
And I don't want to blame the community for this one, but I kind of have to, because they didn't give ADD Utaha they didn't even bat an eye at that deck. Most people are like, that deck is terrible. Why would you play it? And I go, ask 25% of nationals last year why they were playing it. It's not a bad deck. It's not a bad deck. It never works for me, but
for some people it clearly has.
It clearly has. I mean, it's a destructive deck.
Like, to be able to crap out 3 early plays?
For 2 cost?
Like, whoa.
That's insane. And the support to defend 2 of them.
Yeah, like, hold on.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone here.
Like, wait, that's hella free.
That's hella free. And the Utaha endgame is pretty good too. Shuffle in 3 and burn 1.
I'll take that.
Yeah, let's go.
And if you didn't pay the cost of 3, you do one of them anyways. Fuck it, let's shuffle in 3 more damage, boys.
Sure, swing. Hopefully this Vanilla Greaso swing will get in there.
Or hell, they're they're 1 away from death burn 1.
Yeah, there you go.
Or hell, if you have enough stock. Yeah, shuffle in 3 and then burn 1 afterwards. Oh. Yeah. So I just go red and blue. Icy Tail kind of sucks, guys. I hope you like playing that Icy Tail, because it kind of sucks.
Like, I hope you, and I hope, you're just playing that mainly to have fun. And I totally get it.
If you're playing that deck to have fun, go right ahead.
Like, all the power to you.
But if I face you in tournament, prepare to be destroyed. Prepare for your imminent doom.
Right. So yeah, so as we see, Megumi is a little different because she does not have the so-called smooth brain condition.
She has my gold standard.
Yeah. She's still a healer,
Now,
and she does have a neat secondary ability.
which
Like,
I go.
sometimes that could be a way to dispose of a character.
I guess so, but I wish she could give herself the power too.
Right. Would be nice.
But unfortunately, I think majority of decks just play this out of, it's a healer.
It's my healer on top of my new story Megumi.
Pretty much. So, I really have little problems with Megumi, but at the same time, I decided to include her in this rant because, well, she does contribute to the problem, even though she's like one of the least offenders of this problem.
Right. Well, I guess if you have any last things to say on Megumi here? I feel like we don't.
Not really.
Yeah. Alright then. Well, guys, they did make more after Kaede and all these other people. Let's take a trip back to Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card Arc. Going to school together, Sakura and Tomoyo. Level 3 2 cost, 9500 power. If you have 4 or more clear card characters, they get 1 level minus 1 in your hand and all play heal.
What is this destroying?
Probably nothing. It's probably tying at best.
Man. Well, here's the unique thing about card captors. They have access to gloves.
They do have access to gloves.
So you can sorcery speak gloves to have these 2 kill something.
But that means you gave up a card to kill it.
True. Which your opponent goes, sure, it's dead.
Like, you gave it plus 3,500. Half the fucking character. 13k, I ain't gonna fuck with that.
And it's not worth anti-changing a vanilla. It's really not.
No.
If I remember correctly, though, this is their quote-unquote Aqua clone. I don't remember anything.
I wouldn't even call it that.
True. At least Aqua destroys something.
And Aqua goes stock neutral.
Man, this card is just terrible.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why these cards are.
It's only a rare?
Yeah.
Wow, it is only a rare. I mean, I just go...
Yeah, some of the stuff on this list is only rare.
Man, this... I would be upset if I opened this in my booster pack, wouldn't you?
It'd be like, let me get your boss?
I just go... Man, where's my gloves?
True go. Alright, I don't think we need to go too much over this card specifically, right?
Man, I was gonna acapella the whole card captors. The adventure continues. Like,
Oh
you remember that show from back in the day?
no. I do.
I mean, it's more of, yeah, guys, this card is trash. Don't play it. This card is trash. Don't play it. All right, next.
Yep. Nice feeling. Riko Sakura Uchi. From Love Live Sunshine. Level 3. 2 cost, 9,000 power. If you have 4 or more music characters, she gets level minus 1 in your hand. On play, discard to heal the stock. And she has Resonance. Reveal the level 3 Yoshiko finisher from your hand at the start of your combat space to give her 2,000 power until the end of the turn.
God damn it, Rec Roll.
Now, we didn't put her with the other Aquas because it wasn't as conditionless for the easy 2k power.
You have to be playing Guilty Kiss, which is a giant meme.
True.
I don't know about you, man, but Guilty Kiss is a giant meme.
Guilty Kiss is quite the meme. To be fair, it was a pretty fun deck to play overall. But
I mean, I remember.
We really tried to rave it, but we're like, oh, okay. After playing it, after a while, let's not.
I remember trying to shove Daya.
It wasn't a bad idea. And, we have seen like people take it to success, but it also requires you to play a very inferior brainstorm.
The tap 2 Rickroll?
Because you needed the Guilty Kiss names, remember?
Yeah, that's true. And we couldn't just rely on the Walmart brand Resonator.
No. We really wanted to. We were like, oh, cool, we could be like Konosuba now, but we really couldn't.
How the mighty have fallen.
We really couldn't. We tried.
We tried, boys, but like.
And it was even more like we were like quickly on this. We'll go to any country really quick after saying like it's also sad that 2 of the choose ones are Guilty Kiss characters.
Which hampers Guilty Kiss more than.
Like it's like thanks Bushiro, you fuck your own team. Anyway.
Give us our awesome sub back, please. Give us our awesome sub back.
Anyway, back to your Rico here. Yeah, I mean, luckily she's an R, but...
She's a rare?
Yeah, she's a rare.
Holy crap. I thought she was a double rare, man.
Oh, hell no. I would be really pissed. She would have costed me at least like 5 times as much.
Love it. And man, this card's like 50 cents.
I'm just saying.
This card's like 50 cents,
she
man.
Would have been at least like 300 yen if she was double R.
You tell me you can't afford $12, man? Come on, man. That's a.
I'm actually spending $12 for 4 of these.
I'll take that double cheeseburger with fries, thank you.
Alright, anyway, jokes aside.
Rec roll here, I just go,
Also,
man.
No.
How good does this feel to cast?
Not really. Like I think I only play her simply because what other healers does Guilty Kiss have?
It's Joe?
There was a Mari healer? Question mark?
I think?
There was?
I think?
You don't... You better not be talking about some level 3 like healer from the first trial deck.
I think that might be it.
Oh no! Okay, that feels even worse.
What about the Mari early play from like set 1?
Okay, do you really think that condition's a good thing?
That condition is complete ass, and we both know that.
I'm more surprised you brought it up in the first place.
You're surprised I remember that card, don't you?
No, you only remember that card because you kept looking at Encore decks a ton.
True.
You
I just keep...
Stop stacking at me. Rin, explain what this deck's trying to do. Seems like 15 level 3s and Mari's one of them.
Why? What does this deck do, man? I don't fucking know. I don't know anymore.
Let's see. Okay, the only way for Yoshiko to heal was playing a climax combo on her Musashi.
No. I mean, Guilty Kiss is a meme. Enough said.
Right, that was the problem. When you play Guilty Kiss, you're like, okay, looks like available healers. Oh, I guess I gotta play Master and Recall because my other good healers are there.
Everything else is just no.
Everything else is a no. I can't believe Gavin tried to bring up a fucking possible trial deck card up in here. Sad part about that trial deck, it was one of the last trial decks before the trial deck plus system.
Oof.
So you know your level 3 sing that shit were jank.
Pressing F now. Alrighty, next. Oh, shut up.
Shirabe, new battle from Sinful Gear. Level 3, 2 costs, 9,000 power. If you have 4 or more music characters, she gets a one match with your hand on play heal, and when she attacks, she is also a Shiva Kasekai.
So, hello, Megami.
Hello Megami with the brain dead condition.
Now, off topic here, isn't she voiced by Nanjo?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the one. It's like when I was watching Simple Gear, I was like, that voice sounds very familiar. Oh, it is very familiar. It's a certain Russian girl. Okay, I see you.
Oh, see.
Now, I'll just go, what other healers does Simple have that doesn't involve convoluted changes?
Question mark.
Question mark. So, no is the correct answer. No!
Wait, wasn't there a Tsubasa early play heal?
I said that does not involve convoluted changes, sir. That's a convoluted change that requires you to play Ultimate Comet.
What? Oh, really? Okay, sorry, Simple Gear's Sparkle got a little too big.
This Nympho Gear's card pool rivals Decappa's.
I don't know about rivaling. There's no way it's even close.
Okay, rivals Love Lives.
That's close. That's closer.
Original generation Love Live at this point.
That's closer.
I mean, both. I don't think either one of us know much about Sympho Gear. By the way, I still have this deck. It's in the Abyss currently.
But yeah, Shirabe, again, like...
Just makes me
go... It's pretty much a similar problem as Megumi, if anything. Though, I think in Simple Gear, you do have a bit more choice in terms of what you could do at level 2.
You have those convoluted changes if you wish to play them.
Right, but hey, some people don't mind it.
I mean, hell, I spotted one Simple Gear player at Nationals last year, and you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's very prolific.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I don't remember if I think he might have been on the top tiers cast for Love Live Sunshine. I think under a different pseudonym, but
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he and I were on the same cast at one point.
Yeah. I remember hearing both of them.
Yeah.
That's how I found out you existed, to be honest. Actually, no. Victor talked a lot about you in 2017, hyping you up as one of the best players he's ever faced, and being a good practice partner. And I can see why Victor does tout you as a good practice partner. Holy crap!
I barely played the guy. He already can figure that out.
Well, I mean, shit.
We were just playing like a couple of free games at Next, and that was it.
Man, you have to sweat against this man over here. You have to sweat against him, otherwise you're gonna lose. You have to sweat. You have to fucking sweat.
Anyway, scrimmage references aside.
Oh man.
Shirabe, like.
You don't have much choice, man.
You kind of don't.
Like, I don't mind this card because, honestly, what else do you do? And every deck needs a level 2 bridge now.
The game has become like that. Your level 1 barely lasts you 2 turns if you're lucky.
What? It comes in, gets destroyed in response, man.
I meant like your level... How many turns are at level
1?
1 turn. That's why I said 2 turns if you're lucky.
You get fucking rocketed, man. How many times have you were like 1-1 and then you're like 2-5 at the end of at the beginning of your next turn?
It's probably more often than I would like.
Holy shit! This game is way too fucking quick.
Well, moving on.
Yep, moving on. Alrighty.
Kirito and Yujiro Alicization Uniting. from the SAO Camp Anniversary set. Level 3 2 costs 9,000 power. If you have 4 more anniversary characters specifically, they get with a minus 1 in your hand. Experience 6, they get plus 500 power, and the ability of when it attacks, choose any anniversary character, and that character gets 1500 power until the end of the turn, so you can also pump themselves up, so they can easily be swinging for 11k. And on play, discard to heal the stock.
Okay, so I'm going to differentiate 10th Annie from normal Sal.
Because they boost you up like this, not us.
So I just go, well, there are 2 viable... Actually, no, there are 3 viable healers in 10th Annie. Yuju and Kirito, the girls, the red girls healer, and Asuna by herself. Whew. I think Green got one too, but I can't remember. No, Green did not get one.
No.
Green plays one of the other 3. Plays one of the 3. So, again, within the context of the set, I just go, I can see why people play Yuju and Kirito, but I just...
You wish you didn't have to. That's probably what you're trying to say.
Yeah, you're kind of forced to be honest.
Because that bridge.
Well, looking at the problems with the other 2. Asuna does not heal you. And the girls, they require a startup in order to do anything. Not just come and heal you and die.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls are also a standard heal versus the being healed to stock.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, I like this card better than Aqua because it's modular. You can give the 1500 to something else if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he's 9,500 versus the standard 9k, which makes him a bit more likely to survive.
A little bit.
Not much more likely to survive, but
hey, in this game, 500 matters.
500 wins ties.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, healing to stock. Now, they'll be like, some people will be like, but experience 6 is necessary. And I will ask the person, have you seen most South 10th Annie builds? Have you seen most of them?
It's minimum 12 level 3s.
I reduced my deck from 14 to 12 recently, and I still have 0 problems getting experience 6. 0.
Right.
So, experience 6 is brain dead easy.
Yeah. And you also have cards that can fix it anyway.
Right. So, literally, experience 6 is not the issue. In fact, I would argue that experience could be its own scrap bowl, and how it warps deck building. But again, that could be another hour and a half long rant for another cast.
Right.
Yuju and Kirito is it's more of the context of the set than itself that upsets me about it. And no, I am not showing any sympathy for fucking 10th Annie. I am not showing sympathy for it.
It deserves a 0.
It's that fucking good. It is the #1 deck that's winning WGP at the moment. It is literally the #1 deck. Not even Psychona.
And not even Data Life.
No, Data Live is currently 2nd place. Literally, the #1 deck most people are predicting to get hit is Sal. Oh, and do I really think Sal needs to be hit? Not at all. Not at all.
Like, the problem is, like, what do you really hit question mark? Like,
to be honest, a lot of people. If
Einkrag, Kirito, and Asuna, limit kick to some number? Question mark.
No, you wouldn't hit none of the level 3s. You would hit 2 level 0s.
Oh, you would hit Heathcliff.
No. You would pick Asusa and the pants support. And the pants support.
Choose one of two. Now, the reason why I would say those two, Japan is overly reliant on that pants support. Overly reliant on it. A lot of Japanese players said that is the best card in the deck.
Well, they're not even playing a pants in the deck.
Right. I've tried it out for myself. It's actually decent. Would I say it's game breaking? No, not even close.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused. Like, I don't know if we'll pick between. Yeah, that's a very, very weird. That's definitely not a real restriction.
You choose Azusa.
Right.
I don't know what you're doing if you don't choose Azusa. Like, Azusa is so valuable in this game. If your set has access to Azusa, you fucking play it. Like, you must have a very good reason to not pick Azusa.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some might argue, what about Sunshine? We have Dize. We have Dize in that deck.
Yeah, they gave us some kind of replacement. It's not the best replacement, but it is a replacement nonetheless.
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. But at the same time, I go... Now, in your opinion, which would you pick out of those restrictions?
For the SAO theoretical?
Mm-hmm. The SAO theoretical.
Easy. The Kirito Azusa.
Azusa. It's like
patch support.
Who the fuck cares? Like, many Japanese people will be like, without that card, SAO becomes... Which I'm like, I played 6 months of SAO without the pants, and I did just fine.
Yeah.
I did just fine. Like, Azusa is 100% necessary. Apparently, if you don't pick Azusa, apparently if you pick the pants support, a lot of Japanese players are like, Soul Rush doesn't exist here, so Azusa is not necessary. Have you played Modern Weiss Schwarz? Every game
will just weigh you for easily 7 and 9 damage a turn.
Literally, Unga Bunga is the name of the game now, man. Would you agree with me on that one?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
you guys have seen how quickly games can end when Gavin and Rin play.
Just Unga Bunga.
Just try counting the number of turns it takes to end the person.
Hell, I feel half our games are decided who goes first and who goes second. Winning that dice roll is almost a detriment. Winning the dice roll is almost a detriment. Now, 2 years ago, if you had told me that, I'd be like, what are you talking about? This game isn't Unga Bunga based. Would you agree with me on that one? About 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Debatable. Some decks were able to do it very, very well, even back then.
But nowadays, oh hell no. Unga Bunga's fucking everywhere.
But if you compound the Unga Bunga with cards like Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh here,
oh my god.
It just escalates. You're getting an extra soul in there, as long as this thing lives.
Hell, Andrew claims, heal spam is still viable. What game are you playing?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, you want to take a trip back to 2009 when we were playing Starduster and shit?
You want to claim heal spam is viable in 2020? What game are you playing?
Here, let's go back to the days when rest was not banned.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hell no, man. That fucking alarm card that fucking lets you draw 2 cards for free is way too good.
Going back to the days of the couple with both that and fortune telling event.
Excuse me, did Bushy fucking put divination for 0 mana? What the excuse me, sir? Divination for 0 mana? Most Magic players
or even if that game just simply gets damage check, you just play fortune telling and then heal away the things to allow the alarm to take place.
Can you imagine casting divination for 0 mana? How good does it feel?
It's too good.
It's +1 for free? Hell yeah! Imagine doing that multiple times a game. You bury You
Feels-
bury your opponent in card advantage.
Feels very good. On
Like,
top
card
of-
advantage is fucking king.
Yeah.
Like, I showed Andrew video footage of his variant of Gotsuben sucking ass. And he still didn't believe me. He's like, oh, you guys are playing the deck wrong. Like, bruh. I think my partner's a better player than I am. I let the competent player, the more competent player in most people's eyes, take pilot and take point and pilot the deck. And how did you feel piloting that thing?
Like, I at times it felt shaky, but eventually I understood where it was trying to go. But because it was lacking certain tools, it became a bit difficult in certain scenarios.
Cough, also cough.
Would be nice.
Cough, also. He still doesn't believe also is necessary. I'm like, are you high?
But anyway, we're going a little too far here. But
You two and Kirito just goes, you know what? This card, I get why people play it. I play it myself. I can't blame them. But at the same time,
we kind of have to. It's supposed like the design of the card pool forced us to play this.
you forced my hand here, Bushy.
Yeah. Like, I sometimes dislike that Bushiro does that. Like, okay, because you play these cards, you get to play that card, which means you have to play this card, etc. Like, oh my god.
Stop holding my hand.
Pretty much.
But well, we both followed the creed of the sweat is always real.
And if Bushiro enables it, we kind of have to follow it, right?
I mean, sometimes that's a bit too literal. The sweat is always real. Yes, literally. The sweat is always real.
Alright, well...
We both live in cities that make us both, sweat.
True. Well...
Oh, next one.
So, for this, we have newest addition into the Del Capo and Del Segno series, Mino Morning Happenings from the Circus 20th Anniversary set. Level 32 costs 10,000 power. Her early play is recollection by having 3 or more anniversary and or magic characters in memory. And on play, discard to heal the stock.
Holy shit, reading the kanji, looking at her, oh no. I'm getting flashbacks, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do. You should not be thinking that, but...
What do you mean?
Anyway, that aside. So, Mino here... Quite a different early play condition, but you're playing the couple, you probably have an easy way to figure that out.
Bruh. The capo is literally the definition of, hi, I'm gonna exile half my deck away. Have fun with that.
I would say it's Saikamo bad.
Okay, like a quarter of my deck away. Have fun with that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But I just go, you know what? I have little problems with this card, actually. I have little problems.
It's definitely a step in the right direction. So, it plays on the title's gimmick of trying to shelf cards in a memory. That's a good thing. Instead of just simply, I'm just going to vomit a board and therefore it's an early play.
No.
Like, no, that's getting really old. I like this because it capitalizes on the combo's gimmick, which not a lot of other titles have.
Nope. And, well, she has a decent amount of... I just wish she was a bit bulkier.
Oh, she's a rare. FYI.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, true. Well, at least she heals me to stock, which is pretty fucking nice, boy.
Yeah, I like that. Gavin, you would say this is a step in the right direction.
Oh, yes, definitely. I like Nino, actually. I like this card. Don't mind it nearly as much.
Right. Now, of course, it still shows the problem of it probably dies on the defense.
It sometimes dies swinging in. Sometimes.
Sometimes, but not as badly as, the one, the only, the original Kaede.
Yep, the original recipe.
That 1500 matters.
The 1500 definitely matters. Like, she could at least kill 9-5s with hand-on core.
Right.
Even though Connie has recently gone on record blasting 9-5s with hand-on core, saying, yeah, they belong in the garbage bin.
Oh boy. Well, That's
I
neither
just,
here nor there.
I just go, come on, man, they're not that bad.
Anyway,
And,
other
and,
content
and,
creators' opinions aside.
anyways, I'm gonna go off on a bit of a tangent here. God fucking damn it.
What do we got?
She looks exactly like a certain quintuplet.
Oh no, Gavin!
Look-
I told you to stop already.
Oh, damn you.
Why? How did no?
What do you mean?
They're not the same.
Damn it.
Go,
Fine.
talk about your dislike for girls who can cook elsewhere.
Fine. God damn it. Hey, Miku can cook. You're just like, no.
She's learning. I'll give her that much. She's
Well,
motivated to learn. I think. Question mark.
well, I mean, hey man, at least she didn't poison your boy.
Question mark.
Question mark. Okay, she didn't do it on fucking purpose. She didn't do it on fucking purpose, unlike Nino. Anyways, I think we're both excited for Goto Twin Set 2.
We are. Anyway, back to Nino of the Capo 4 here. She's just we could see that this is a step in the right direction for these profiles. Right? It's no longer just simply smooth brain, vomit 4 characters. Here you go.
I really like this card.
Mm-hmm.
I would give this definitely the playable rating.
Yeah.
And not be scornful about it.
Right. Like it's decent. It's usable. It's not. Is it super amazing? No. But it's a bit more unique. It's usable. It's playable.
Player.
It's very yeah. Player if you have the space. Or
And
force
you're-
the space.
Or if you're an anniversary. Or if you're in circus.
Right.
BTW, circuit, you can actually build a competent deck out of strictly circus and be fine.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, Bushra's been getting better about that. Like, okay, the couple, by the way, quick tangent. The couple has been in the game since the fucking beginning of the game.
The beginning of time.
Yeah. So, the fact that Bushra is like, you could take someone off the streets, have them build the couple, the signal deck from just Circus 20th Anniversary, and they'll be fine.
Yep.
Like, that's how generous Bushra is, even with over a decade old Neo standard titles.
Yeah, how about now?
Like, oh man, like you guys look up like how many like search results come up for the couple the signal on the official website. It's over 1,200 cards.
Sorry man, but we're not heading back to the dinosaurs to fetch garbage.
Yeah,
I think that-
never remembers like how much my mind like got fucked trying to like read through 2008 to 2011 era the couple.
I told him to skip that garbage. Skip the garbage, man. I mean, I don't need to put you in the incinerator just yet
Oh,
because of brain malfunction.
no, not yet. All right, well.
Alrighty.
No, I think we're good on Nino here, right?
Yep, we're good on
Right
Nino.
in the right direction. Now, you guys are wondering, but wait. What about the ones who get additional power into the opponent's turn? I'm glad you asked. Let's go over them. I'll show you. Hanao Koizumi from Love Live. Level 32 costs 9,500 power. You have 2 or fewer requirements across the Wing Room. She gets one mind swing in your hand. On play, choose any music character in your clock and you may bottom deck it. And on play, if you have another music character, oh no, very fucking hard in Love Life, I know. She gets 2,000 power until the end of the opponent's next turn.
Hey, look, it's Vice Druid.
Actually.
Hey, look.
Yes.
Hey, look, it's.
Yeah, so the restaurant joke, for those who do not know, Hanao Koizumi and Kaede Osasagawa are actually voiced by the same person.
Yep.
Yuriko Gumo.
Hey, man, she does a good job.
She does.
Though, I will admit, her trying to sing as Kaede. Oh, man. Nails on a chalkboard.
Oh boy.
Actually, no. Her trying to sing is Hanayo. Is nails on a chalkboard sometimes. Chalkboard.
Gavin, have you ever listened to the song Kodoku no Heaven?
No, I haven't yet.
You might want to check that out. It's a song that was made for Hanayo before the anime, so Hanayo did not have like that very, very squeaky part of her voice.
Oh, okay.
You might like that song over something like Nawatobi or a more like anime era solo or something.
Because you know exactly what I'm talking about. Nails on a chalkboard, right? Chalkboard.
Anyway, voices
Okay.
aside.
Voices aside.
Now, the heal. That's a very, very neat way to heal.
But by anti-heal, I
Like,
can ignore your ass.
Fuck you. Josiah, I don't give a fuck.
Whoop. Bottom of deck, boys.
Two or fewer requirements cards in Winroom, go standard, easy.
With golden standard. Way too easy.
11-5 for 2 turns. Hey,
Sure.
not too shabby.
Sure, I'll take it.
Like, this is also a step in the right direction.
Why aren't more decks playing this?
It's more like more people playing Love Life.
Yeah, the sixth that. You know, okay.
People
okay.
will make a hop on that BB train anything. Or, yeah, maybe a BB
Yeah.
train.
Yeah. Even though BB's not that good of a deck. TBH.
No, I look at BB like, I could see why people like it, but I don't see the appeal overall.
I mean, you know, it's okay. So some backstory spoilers. We were originally going to be doing original generation Love Live 6th anniversary instead of the Scrap Bowl. We were originally slated to do that review, but I don't remember whose decision was to change that to Scrap Bowls. But man,
It was probably me. Let's be fair here.
well, why did you change that decision? I can't remember it.
I thought it'd be better because the sets are even around for a while. Not many people are even playing this thing nowadays. So we kind of talking to a wall for the most part.
And she's already showing her age?
Right.
Holy shit, dude. This set came out fucking last year.
At the same time as Love Live Sunshine 6th anniversary, which, like, guys, you've been paying attention to recent happenings in the competitive scene. Love Live Sunshine is still holding its own.
Oh yeah. She's not as popular as she used to be, but
Like
God.
again, this is many restrictions later.
God damn.
We have a limit 1 and 4 choose ones in this thing, and it's still doing pretty well. Like, whoa.
But original generation, nothing.
Like, it pains me to say that we shouldn't do it, but I'm kind of like, and even Gavin might agree with me. Like, what is there to really talk about in general with that set?
Lily White is actually a good deck.
Like, sure, but then like, what does that really amount to in the overall competitive scene, right? And we just thought, hey, you know what? Maybe it'd be better to bring up like all these other topics that few other Weiss Schwarz content creators, if any, will even dare to go over.
This man knows I've been foaming at the mouth to do this fucking cast especially.
Like, yeah, I think Gavin told me this idea as early as like June, July, maybe August. Sometime in the summer, that's for sure.
My opinion of Kaede really changed by then.
It was during the summertime where Gavin's like, hey, we already made this channel. Gavin's like, hey, why don't we make a time where we just simply sit down and talk about these different early play profiles? Yep.
And I just dubbed it the Kaede problem.
Yeah, that's why we have that title.
The Kaede problem, just going, man, fuck this card.
Fuck this card and fuck cards that are like her.
I just go, you know what's funny is when I was trying to build update my Albuto deck, I was willing to trade away my 3 Kaede for 3 additional Shoko. Straight up exchange. No cash trade. No cash involved. Just straight up Here, I'll neg $60 just so I have that peace of mind. And nobody took me up on that offer. I was like, you guys don't even want to profit $60. That is an easy profit. Walk away, no guilt felt. You'll see a smile on my face, and that's a genuine smile, not a malicious one. You'll see a happy man walk away with his Shokos.
You're just probably confused.
What do you mean?
You're just like, well, who would do this? There's no way this is real.
Straight up exchange. No joke.
Like they go to the marketplace, they're like, oh? No way this is real. This must be a troll post.
If they had actually messaged me and said, okay, give me your address, I'll give you mine. We'll exchange them right now.
I think the problem was maybe people thought you were trolling.
No, it wasn't. No troll.
That's
no
okay,
troll.
that's okay. On the internet, you can't really tell. I'm just reading it, right?
True. Now, I even offered
There's
people...
a reason why clickbait titles work for YouTube videos. Not that we do it, but it's there.
Stimulus check updates.
Stimulus check updates. What you do with your next check?
No. Stimulus check updates. Trump and Pelosi have agreed to another stimulus check and have signed it already. When it's not even close. But anyways, clickbait titles aside, I just go... I even offered a local person here in town. I even messaged them saying, you want to do the exchange? We can meet at a neutral place. We can meet at the game shop, if you would prefer. A neutral place with surveillance cameras for both of our safety. Straight up exchange. No cash involved. No PayPal, no cash. I just give you these 3 Kaedes, you give me my 3 Shokos, we're square. And I drive away. The guy didn't even bother taking me up on my offer. He's like, wait, you're negging $60 just to get...
I can't do that to you.
I'm neutral with the man. So we show each other neutrality.
Right.
We're not friends. We're not friends. We're neutral.
Right, but... Wait. Empathy is something that you have regardless of... relation or not, right?
He's all like, well, wait a second, you're willing to neg the 60 here. Yeah, perfectly willing. I said it with a straight face to him. The next time we even saw each other in person, he's like, you were willing to neg the $60 just to get these 3 cards? Yeah, 100%. With that serious face. That tone of voice. I mean, like... You of all people knew I was serious.
I know, but at the same time, for other people, they're just like confused, like, why would you do that? And as this video has already shown you, Gavin values dreaming girls mocking Ohara, Shoko mocking Ohara like that much more. Like,
It's one of the...
It's all about relative value, not market value for this guy.
And I do care about market value in a lot of cases. That is one of the cases where I just go, market value, the window is over there.
Like, hey, y'all have already seen Scrapball episode 5, the secondary market.
Oh dear Lord, I complained for multiple hours about it. But it just makes me go... But anyways, Weiss Schwarz. I still have a playset of this card. I love this card. I just wish OG Love Live was playable.
Right, like, maybe we can see if they want to give more cards to the title, but it's not looking too hopeful.
What do you mean? OG Love Live sells like hotcakes, dude.
They could. Maybe we have until another. Like that's the thing. Like the only new content for it will really be the mobile game, like this card here.
That's fine.
Well, we'll see. Maybe it can happen. Maybe.
Come on, Caleb. Make some more.
Well, Caleb has been turning out content, but that doesn't mean Bushiroad is following up.
True. Well, Bushiroad also contributes to the mobile game too, with Caleb.
by just publishing the game. They don't really have an input.
Yeah, well, I
Blizzard's
mean,
just like, okay, Lab, we'll take your game, we'll publish it, but that'd be about it. Oh, and we get to have like some licensing rights over stuff we can sell on our online storefront.
I mean, come on, Bushy. It's easy. Come on, just announce original generation Love Live, a new set, and it will fucking print money. You're printing money basically.
Unironically we will. Alright, but anyway, Hangayo definitely stepped in the right direction, but at the same time, like, after those 2 turns pass, she's back to 9-5.
At that point, man, she's already gone stock positive.
Yeah, true.
She's going stock positive already, so.
Right. But, you know, she still has, like, some flaws, right?
Oh, of course, and she can still be destroyed by level 3 killers, even when she's 11-5.
Right. Typical level 3 killer, you know, the vanilla type is 13,000.
Yeah, well, you better have that 2K in hand.
Yeah.
Better have that 2K in hand, or worse, you're facing off against Soul Sleeper, who will just bomb this card.
Yeah.
Never forget about your maniacs, people.
Nope. Don't disregard the madman. Respect the madman.
Respect the madman, because otherwise the madman will win every time.
Alright, so I think now that we're done with Hangayo, we gotta go over the other elephant in the room. One that has actually been seeing lots of play in the past couple months or so. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Toka Dignified Appearance from Day Alive. Level 3 2 cost 8,500 power. If you have 4 or more Date and/or Celestial Spirit characters on the board, she gets roll 1, level match in your hand, on play heal. And on play, if you have another Date or Celestial Spirit character, oh no, very fucking difficult in Day Alive, I know. She gets 2,000 power and kill the end of your opponent's next turn.
Wait a second, man. Go back to Rice Droid. Come on, man. I want my Rice Droid back. Fuck Toka.
Fuck Toka, alright.
But anyway, so wait a second. The difference between the gold standard and the smooth brain condition's 1,000 power. Real?
Apparently.
For
And
real?
on top of that, Gavin, a regular heal. A
Ew.
heal to the bottom of the deck.
Ew. I much prefer. There's a reason why I say go back to Rice Droid, man.
Yeah.
I want my Rice Droid
Like-
back.
Holy shit! Like no, what's even more sad? This came before this. Like, holy shit! What the hell happened?
I mean,
Like,
does Bushiroad cater to smooth brains?
so it seems.
Holy shit. I just go.
Like I can say here, like Hangayo was a step. Like okay, like Gavin, I don't know if you necessarily agree with me here, but I think like we took a step forward with Hangayo, but we took 2 steps back with Toka.
Yep.
Like what in the fuck? Like did Busher really think like Hangayo was like too imbalanced in a nutshell?
She's fine.
Like what? Okay, Dodge's anti-heal, that's not that big of a problem. 1,000 power more? Like what?
What?
What was the problem?
Yeah.
I don't
Makes
understand.
I don't know, man. My head hurts.
My head
My head hurts looking at Toka. looking at Haneo, it's just like, oh.
Like we're
She's
actually going somewhere.
And then Toka just makes you go, you whore. Go back to the abyss where you belong.
Like I know, like this card is like ridiculously overpriced in our honest opinion.
This card's like
Overvalued, overpriced.
This card's like $20.
Overhyped.
And yet every day, if you look at
every top 8 Day Alive deck so far, pretty much plays this as at least 2 copies.
I've seen a lot of them play 4.
Oh, fucking even better.
I just go. What's funny is Data Live actually has good early plays. Hello, Kurumi. Introducing Kurumi.
Well, you just need to have a brainstorm you're playing at easily 4 copies online because the brainstorm's that fucking good and the early play is a Diglett, Dugtrio.
It's a duck trio, not a Diglett in this case.
It's a duck trio, like, holy crap. What? That's so good.
And it's also a 10K.
It's also 10K. At cantrips.
Like,
Clock early play condition. What? Oh
I
my
mean,
goodness.
how do you... I mean, though, some people might make the argument, well, I'm playing the other Brainstorm, the Toka Brainstorm. Like, sure,
Okay.
but why?
No, no.
'Cause I'm playing...
The Toka Brainstorm's not terrible, by the way.
No, it's not. But the Karubi Brainstorm is just so much better.
Right.
And so you're fine with a tap 2 Brainstorm? Yeah. Okay then, sir. You have fun with your tap 2 Brainstorm.
No, to be fair. More and more people are playing Uniform with Toka, right?
Right.
So you're not really tapping her for anything. So a tap 2 Brainstorm is overall fine in day of life.
But the problem is that I hope you don't run into mill issue. Well,
Or being suspicious deck states.
yeah, very slow deck saves. Very slow. They tend to happen more often than you like.
And that's where having an extra tap Brainstorm would be handy. Kek W your Uniform with Toka, you have to.
Oh man, a Keck W. Holy shit. I don't know, man. I almost never Keck W with that card.
And so sometimes you need to get that double Brainstorm off.
True. Fuck Keck W it is, boys. But I just go, okay. Like I'm 8 standby. So what is the first standby combo with? It's a blank.
Blank standby and the standby for a Kurumi combo.
I just go, so you don't fear on reverse bounces. So you don't fear bouncing. Nope. Nobody plays them.
Right, until they do.
Until they meet Soul Sleeper.
Like, again, as you said not long ago, never disrespect the Magma. That could be your undoing.
They're like, what the fuck how did I just lose?
You failed to respect the Madman.
Yep, you failed to give any respect to the Madman. That's why you lost. That's a meme. He got lucky. Guess what? Bushiroad doesn't care. Bushiroad doesn't care that he just got lucky. They care that he won. So the door is over there. Please see yourself out. Well, I congratulate the Madman for winning again. The door is over there. Have fun with it.
Like, no award ceremony?
No. We'll be celebrating our award ceremony at a steakhouse instead.
Oh man.
Hey Matt, after every WGP, we go to the fucking steakhouse. The Brazilian style steakhouse. You've seen the pictures of the meat.
I have. Gavin be like, I know you'll masticate to this.
It's like, you're like, I want that beef. It's so good, man. It melts in your fucking mouth. Like, I'd rather talk about fucking steak than this fucking card.
Okay.
That's how much.
Yes, actually, fuck this card.
That's like, I fucking hate this card.
Again. Hanayo, we're going somewhere. Toka, why are we going back towards Monkey?
Send your ass to the fucking shadow room long.
Like, so is the only solution to abandon civilization and return to Monkey? So it seems.
I mean, if this was a clone of Hanayo, this would be a 4 of in my fucking deck.
But because it isn't.
You get sent straight to exile.
Like, post this card. Summon Toka, flash sale, $12.
No one would believe me. No one would believe me.
Even if you reduce it to $10, people would be like, okay, now you're fucking joking. Like, okay, troll detected.
Troll detected. Go ahead and message me. They're like, are you serious? Yeah. Here's my PayPal. Okay, I see the money in there? Sure. It'll be shipped out tomorrow. Here's your tracking code. Here's your tracking code.
Enjoy your $10 toka.
Enjoy your tokas. I'll enjoy my trip to get.
I'll enjoy my Kurumis over here.
Yep. And my Korean barbecue.
And my Korean barbecue. Going Vegas Galbi again.
It's just like, you know, it's hilarious because these reactions I have are genuine. Like, I fucking hate how smooth-brained this has become.
Like, again, like, as we were saying earlier, like, Hanayo was a step in the right direction, and Busho chose to step back some. Like, Busho undid progress.
Rice Druid was...
Now, luckily they made up for it, but, you know, Nino did come after this.
Right.
Nino is working back towards, you know, going back in the right direction. Like, if we could have, like, something, like, around, like, Nino or Hanayo, we're going somewhere with these, quote-unquote Kaedes.
Rice Druid is, ironically, my ideal. Like, if
anything, the closest to ideal.
If Rice Druid can maintain an 11k body... Actually, no, I didn't put this in... We didn't put this in the slideshow, so the ideal early play heal, in my opinion, is Ichika from Gotsubun.
Or Puck.
Or Puck. But I don't like that furball, so yeah, Ichika.
Well, we didn't play a game because that card's not a problem.
No, that card is ideal.
Yeah.
This is
called the Kaede problem, not the Kaede problem and possible solutions. We're just simply saying, like, Hanayo was close to a solution, but not quite there.
You know what? I wouldn't mind it if she was Puck or Ichika. You know what? Okay, I'll take that.
Right, but because she isn't, that's why she's in this list.
She's very close, though. She's very close.
Like, if any of these got close, it was probably Hanayo or Nino.
Nino, I like because of the condition.
Right, Nino is unique, but she still has, like, some fatal flaws. Hanayo definitely was very, very close. But then
And then we have Ichika, who's just...
Ichika and Puck. Oh man, this is fucking gold.
I mean, ideal because, number one, we have the gold standard condition. Mm-hmm. Number two, it forces you to have board presence.
Mm-hmm. Or
and
rather,
number three,
it rewards you for board presence.
Yeah. Okay, it allows you to maintain size on both turns.
Right.
And it is heal to stock, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So you just go... You know what's funny is, I've summoned double or triple Ichika and still had enough for the finisher. Resources for the triple finisher.
That's how good the card is.
Like, that's how good that card is. Like, holy shit, this... And... Like, I think my co-host here can vouch for how much I like Ichika.
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy shit. Well, man, take it away. Can you vouch for that?
Oh yeah, no. He really praises the fuck out of that profile.
I can't...
Like every game, he will cast her. I don't watch him.
At least if I have her in hand, of course.
Right. Which is like almost always.
It's like, ooh, Ichika. Ooh. Oh no, see, it's the double Ichika. You go, well, fuck.
Like, really? After doing that? No way. Yes way.
Yeah, it's like, he casts, oh fuck, what am I gonna do now? W it is, boys.
Like,
I mean, he's...
like, anti-tanking that? No. Waste of resources.
Okay. Fuck it, Keck W it is. Fucking Keck W.
I rather gain stock at this point.
But you'll be bleeding head if you Keck W.
Hey. Very trying to attempt to contest.
True. You know what? Fuck it, I'll bleed hand. Just, I mean, it's like you're sacrificing creatures.
And you know what? That's how you gotta play Weiss Schwarz, right?
Yep. Well, if they wall up, then fuck it, Keck W it is. I mean,
it still does damage. It still gets stock.
It can still do damage, unless your opponent just God cancels their way out of it.
Right.
But that stock, oh boy. But honestly, whenever my partner casts Ichika, I just go, alrighty, Keck W it is, boys. Alrighty, Keck W it is,
Or,
boys.
Puck.
Oh, definitely Keck W.
Like, oh, I see Puck. Oh, there's also a Befton and Milia over there? Oh, hell no.
Understandable.
Like,
Fucking Keck W it is, boys.
13,000 Puck? Oh, no, I ain't fucking with that.
Oh, no, with the potential of 2k counters?
Like, oh,
Understandable.
15k counter range? Man, fuck this shit.
Understandable. Keck W it is.
I'll eat the 3.
I'll eat the tray later. Oh, as long as I'm not fucking crashing into Rem.
Oh yeah, true.
Rem is something I will anti-change.
Yes, Rem, you have to respect Rem.
Rem, but the furball, oh god, he is immortal. Immortal. Like that smug fucking fur fit. That smug furball. Holy shit. Ichika's the same thing. Ichika just goes, hi. Oh, yeah.
I'm not fucking with this.
I mean, like, watch our Gotogun footage. Ichika lives for eons.
And hey, y'all want to tell us that we're doing things wrong, and tell us, and let's see if we can talk this out.
Cause I don't know about you, man, but Ichika living for the eons is a pretty good game plan. I don't know about you, man, but that sounds pretty good to me.
It really is.
And then of course, and you know what's funny is if I built Ray Zero, well, yeah, I would definitely buy Puck. Like I've been trying to tell Soul Sleeper, Puck is amazing.
And what do you
like,
say?
He's all like, it's green, and I already have a solid enough build as is.
I see.
I'm like, bruh, Puck is that good.
Green introduced some things.
Like
Green fixes a lot of problems. Emo.
And I told him, watch the review on Green. There's a lot of trash.
You mean the review period?
Yeah, watch through. Oh yeah.
If you put that in the fucking parts, you would have like a 5-minute video on Rem, a 15-minute video on
Red,
Melicor and whatever the fuck all the other guys and Ram, and then you have like
Green,
and an hour something on Green.
Green. So pretty much watch the review on Frozen. You will hear us talk.
If we actually split Frozen Bonds into multiple parts,
No.
Yeah, what was the point?
You just watched for Green. Literal Green. But literally I just go, why not just... I told him, Puck is the reason to play Green. He's like, really? Puck doesn't seem that good. I'm like, what are you talking about? Puck's amazing.
Like, Ray Zero no longer needs to... Like, Ray Zero can, like, early play without much punishment because of Puck.
You don't... I mean, he's still riding on Rem, plus a support.
Like, okay, in some matchups that works. Sure.
In others... As I told him, most players know how to deal with Rem by now.
Like, Rem's been around for some time. She's showing her age.
He's all like, well, you just kept W into Rem. No. That is exactly what the Ray Zero player wants you to do. Oh, you kept W into Rem? I'm gonna compress.
I'll make my next deck basically unkillable.
And he's all like, oh, by the way, he doesn't believe that Shizu. He doesn't believe that Shizu is the primary. I told him like a few days ago, Shizu is the reason to play Slime. I'll tell you that right now. The early play Shizu is the key reason why Slime is even good. Is why I would even recommend Slime. He's like, what's so special about that card? It is basically invincible.
Field games dispose of her permanently.
she's basically invincible.
Like, if you're talking about counter speed measures against that card, there's only like 3.
Smug Look Emilia is one of them.
Smoke Amelia, Yoshimo, and Nanners.
He's all like, well,
Someone could probably say 4 because of the Magmen that play Shaoran with the Yoshiko anti-change.
thanks for stock charging them. You pitched half your hand to stock charge season. Like, FR for real, man, for real. You pitched half your hand to do that, and they +1 stock off. Like, excuse me.
I think Nanners you're paying stock to do it.
No, Nanners is stock charging them.
No, but Nanners you're paying 2 stock on top of her 1.
True.
You're not getting your hand.
True. But again, the man does not believe in counter speed answers. He's like, just fucking bomb sheet. You can just bomb Shizu off. Yes. You also don't understand damage economy. He's like, I'll just God cancel my way out of it.
Exactly. Like if he believes in that, yes, then yes, damage economy has real meaning to him.
Then explain why I win 75% of our games.
Well,
If your luck was, like, luck of the Irish is the only reason. Time.
Well, maybe sometimes just gotta sit down there with like maybe some charts or tables.
Oh, trust me, charts or tables won't influence him at all. He doesn't believe in math.
Well, I mean, like we believe in things that actually happened. Like, you could really sit down there.
Produce a chart of our game.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Literally, okay, here's a sample of our game specifically.
Right here, on turn 1, I get 3-4 damage with 1 swing.
This is.
Attempted 9 damage on the backswing.
This is reality. I will tell him this is reality. This is the reality of the situation. Like, basically, he's.
At turn 5, you chose to bomb me. On turn 6, I have an open lane.
Yep. And I attempted 2 damage. Which stuck in that case.
Right, like,
because
you could make a chart like that. Maybe that might get him to understand.
Because, yeah, I've provided a very simple example. Bombs, 1 damage. Empty lane, 2, minimum.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, overall with the Kaede problem.
The Kaede problem.
Like,
people. Holy.
People. Y'all need to stop overvaluing these.
You guys really need to.
It's getting quite out of hand.
It's getting ridiculous.
There's no way cards like Kaede and Toka should be over $20 American a piece.
I believe Toka is 1980 yen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just going. How should I say this? I think it's mostly a Japan problem. I think it's mostly a Japanese problem. Because
overseas players, like they still exhibit this behavior, but because
they dick ride Japan.
They like to see what the Japanese players do, and they're like, "Oh, that looks pretty cool. Let's do it."
Yeah, they dick ride Japan way too much.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm a bit guilty of this myself in the past, but now I've learned.
There's a reason why I just build. I build based on what I build based on. How should I say this? My builds will look like utter trash to most Western players, but they work, and I beat most Western players with said builds. And they go, "You luck sack your way out of that." Explain how I've beaten you 5 times then. I'm a consistent placer at my locals because of my weird builds. It's weird, but it works. And a lot of people ask me, how do you continuously place? Because I use text that people don't watch out for. Hell, the first time I brought Dao with me, If I remember correctly, somebody was playing Slime.
Mm-hmm.
They walked right into Yoshino.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, wait, what? You pitched half your hand? Yeah, to permanently kill Shizu? Yeah, I'll do that. And they were like, what the fuck? I was relying on Shizu to live.
And you know?
Then
Shizu has been her match.
then you really need to do your research.
Right.
They're like,
It's kind of funny like how many people like ignore the existence of cards.
they're like, I was expecting 4 My Little Shido, and that's the only answer you had. Oh boy, you need to do your research. You need to do your. They're like, the other guy was like, whatever, man. Sure. You pitched half your hand to fucking do that. I played the book combo again, and I replenished my hand back up to 7. The guy was like, what the fuck? How? How do you continuously have a full hand? The guy attempts to resummon Shizu. Yoshino again. Like, the fuck?
Oh, you okay, girl?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright.
Oh, man. Sweet tea got caught down my...
Oh.
Like I said, people, you need to watch out for these things. Oh, and too long didn't watch. Kaede fucking sucks.
But she was good back then. She has definitely long-lived her prime.
Like I said, if I could go back in time, oh boy, you would be hearing that G Gundam quote. This ability to self-multiply, to self-heal, to self-rep. I'm positive this guy has acquired abilities of the Dark Gundam.
Yep. So I guess any other final wish we have on the Kaede problem before we end it off?
Yes.
Oh yes, we do.
2 or less is the golden standard, and that's what everybody's golden standard should be.
Yeah, don't be like, oh, that replay condition sucks. No, you are just simply being too spoiled.
And I think my co-host can say I'm fucking spoiled.
Gavin here is very spoiled, and even he agrees that 2 or fewer requirements in waiting room is more than fair.
The gold standard?
It's a gold standard for a reason. Like, that is perfectly fine.
Well, any closing thoughts you have, man?
I just hope that Bushiro does not continue to cater to this design philosophy, and that I look forward to seeing more games like Hanayo and Nino in the future. Maybe not necessarily Puck or Ichika, but Nino, Hanayo, or something like those, I'd be more open about.
What about Yun Yun?
No.
Or is that in the pulls no category?
That's in the post-no category.
Pulls no!
Like, okay, Shizu, okay. Yun, this is getting out of hand.
Yun, this is getting out of hand.
And then, kind of same, and Ray Zero. Okay, Puck, that's cool. Each guy's now a gang. Maybe we need to stop the presses. Like, yes, they're ideal, but just because they're ideal does not mean that we think they should proliferate.
Not every set fucking need.
Right. Heaven forbid fucking Psychono 3 gets something like that.
Pulls no. Make it no. Give Saikano Yun. Change the condition to make it Ediri Utaha only. To make it only playable in that fucking deck.
So Encore, discard 1 character with Eri or Utaha in his card name.
And make the condition 4 more Ediri Utaha.
Ooh, so not even the 2 or fewer required messages. You gotta have 4 or more Eri and Utahas on the board. Let's go.
It's heal to stock though.
With Carrot. Oh, that's what you mean.
It would be heal to stock, but it would be a heal to stock and having hand encore. But both the encore and the condition are restrictive.
That's cool.
That's fucking... It's a careful balance. Yes, I'm locking it to a waifu. I'm locking it to that deck only. Or hell, give it to blue. Give it strictly to blue with only...
Hashtag justice for Icy Tail?
Yeah. Yeah. Discard one of the 5 band members for Encore. Or... You know what's funny is? I could honestly see them, if they print another Love Live set, I can see them giving the Yun profile the original generation. I could see them giving it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too problematic, I think.
But why did Meme Suba need this? I would argue hell no.
No, it didn't. We just thought we were like, Bushiro? What the fuck?
The fuck? If you had asked me 6 months ago what my ideal early play profile is, I would have said Yun, 100%. Now I've reversed course because I'm like, Yun is a fucking problem. Yun's a fucking problem. Like, oh, I can't even with this. I can't even with this profile, man.
Bad design is bad.
Very bad design is very, very bad. Like, Mazui.
Undo.
Yeah, I was about to say Control Z, man. Control Z.
Like, pucking each card is fine.
Oh, yeah, let's go with pucking each cup because ideally, like...
If I have if one goes to evils, yeah, let's go with pucking each card.
The lesser of 2 evils, basically. Well, actually, I'm really hoping that pre-com, that Princess Connect, Kaguya-sama, I hope that no future set, like...
brings back these things?
Yeah.
I pray not. I pray not.
Although the eye from Kaguya-sama has me worried. I really hope they kill the smooth brain condition. You know, what's the problem is I have with it is mostly the condition. Like,
it's just vomit board, plop it down. Again, what?
Remember Nino in a Santa outfit?
Yeah.
Like, that is a good example of Yun done properly.
Like, limit it to a very specific subset of cards.
It's amazing and limited. It's a bomb and limited. But in constructed, that Nino waifu better be equipped, man.
Pretty much.
But I like it how we didn't even talk much about Toka. We just sent her to the Shadow Realm immediately.
Yeah, no, sorry. Toka was a step too far back.
I think we both hate this card.
True.
Holy shit. So stay tuned next week for a particular Rise. We're trying a new type of scrapbook. We're trying the Rise, Fall, and Rise Again format. For those of you who have seen Company Man video.
I hope we don't get in trouble for doing this.
We're relatively niche.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. So we're trying a format called Rise, Fall, and Rise Again, of a particular card profile that my co-host really hated after last week.
Again, I'm not going to say hate, just very, very annoyed.
Okay, he grew very, very irked at that profile. And
it gave me reminders why it became kind of hard to enjoy Weiss Schwarz back in those years.
Really, man? 2016?
It was a little hard to enjoy at times. A little hard to stomach at times.
No, it's gotten better with time.
It did. 2017 was a step forward.
2018.
2018 was kind of like the same old.
2019.
We're going somewhere.
2020.
What's Weiss Schwarz? JK,
Man.
we were playing like on the weekly.
No, 2020. 2020.
What's an event?
What happened to this fucking game? What the fuck? Why are cards so powerful now?
Actually, yes. Why can become so fucking fast?
What is this, modern?
Is this Please no.
Please no. What is this, modern? Like, dude, this game is about as fast as fucking modern.
No. I remember a very funny quote. Someone said, playing Hollow One is like playing Weiss Schwarz.
No, Hollowed One pretty much forces you to pitch your entire hand, man. Like, Hollowed Hand empties out your hand.
And in Magic, that's fine because those cards are probably going to maintain board presence.
So you're top decking now. Have fun with that. But I don't think you particularly care if you're top decking.
No, I fucking Hollow One.
Sure, you're Hollowed One.
Your graveyard's your hand.
Your graveyard is your hand. Pulse no. Or hell, Death Shadow.
Death Shadow, got him.
Death Shadow, like, I'm gonna hit myself.
That's fine.
On purpose.
That's fine.
That's fine. I'm at 1. I'm fine.
I'm not at 0 yet. We Gucci.
Look at you. But by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Death Shadow is still cheaper than the majority of English decks this game.
Again, for those who haven't seen it already or want need a reminder, that secondary market video is right there.
Oh boy, boys. So yeah, I'm. Stay tuned for the. We won't tell you what the Rise, Fall, and Rise Again topic will be, but boy, you guys.
It's gonna be a little step back into some history.
Oh, we're gonna become the History Channel here.
So it seems. But anyway, with that, we're gonna go ahead and end things off here. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, y'all know the drill. Give it a thumbs up, leave them comments, subscribe if you haven't already, and become part of the notification squad because
it helps the YouTube algorithm out.
And with that, we will catch you all next time. Bye bye.